Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making chocolate chip shortbread cookies, and I've never made like shortbread before or anything. My mom bought these like just shortbread cookies at the store, and then kind of thought of this video idea. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cream together all these ingredients, which is my butter. It's cold. You can even see on the bowl there's like how cold it is. And then my vanilla extract, brown sugar, and my sugar. Now I put my bowl on the stand mixer, and using my little paddle attachment, I'm gonna start mixing this together. So now my mixture is nice and creamed together, and this took about a couple minutes because at first the ingredients all just kind of came together and it was just like a big ball, and then we had it pretty high. I had it like all the way on like number 8 or something on the KitchenAid, so it was going pretty fast. And so you want it to look like this, all like sticking to the sides and everything. And now I'm going to start adding in my flour. I'm just going to use this little measuring cup so that way it's easier for me to pour in, and hopefully I don't make as much of a mess. But yeah, I'm just going to slowly incorporate my flour as it's mixing. So I'll do a little bit here first, and then start mixing that, and I'll keep adding it as I go. So this is what the dough looks like, and you can see it's like really soft, really smooth, like butter. And actually incorporating like all the ingredients and stuff in the flour was really easy, because sometimes like with the recipes, like the flour will stick to the sides, and as I'm going I have to like keep scraping it. But I pretty much just like kept putting in the flour, and it just stuck together all nicely, and I only had to scrape all the sides off once. So now I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. You could do like dark chocolate, but I'm just doing sweet chocolate because that's how I like my chocolate chips cookies. So now I'm just going to mix this. So I put my dough on this mat here so that way I can make 2 logs. So it's like a giant ball here. And now I'm going to cut this in half, just this way, with my dough scraper. Cut through nicely. Ooh, look how smooth that looks. It looks like cookie dough. Chocolate chip cookie dough. But yeah, and then I'm going to start with this one here. Pretty much just going to roll it into a log, like this. So I rolled out my logs. You can see I made them actually pretty even, and I kind of just squared off the edges here. But yeah, and now I'm going to wrap them in saran wrap and freeze them for an hour. So I have my dough rolls out of the freezer, and I actually had to let this sit for a little bit because it's like really hard to cut. My mom cut the first one up completely frozen. This is what they look like. And so I'm going to just cut a few more of these. Just see how thick. I was like, Willow keeps going into the pantry lately. I don't know what she thinks she's going to find in there. But yeah, you can see it's really hard to cut. And she already wants to go outside. Every time. I'm just going to eat this bit. Oh, it was way too hard. I'm gonna like crack a tooth. But yeah, and also you can cut all of them at once and bake them all at once, or I'm gonna have to have my mom cut the rest of them. But yeah, so
try this.
oh god, okay. It's such a big knife. It's like the size of the whole thing. Okay. I just want them to look a little presentable. I mean, I know I'm gonna bake them, but I promise I'll let Willow out in a minute. Okay, so I just got one more. And like I was saying, you don't have to cut all of them at once, but like if you want like, oh, just like a couple cookies, you could just cut them all frozen, and then you can keep these like the actual rolls themselves frozen for like a month. And yeah, but I'm gonna bake all of them and put them in like my little glass thing that I have. So I'm just gonna bake this tray of cookies at 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Here are the finished chocolate chip shortbread cookies, and they're still a little warm right now. Just got them out of the oven. Just what they look like. Ooh, you can see a nice melty chocolate. I want to make a mess on my hands. It tastes just like a regular shortbread that like I have, like the one that I bought from the store. Like it feels like the same texture and everything, but with chocolate chips, I actually really like it with chocolate chips. I was just gonna make like a regular shortbread just itself, but I think with the chocolate it tastes really good. I'm trying to see if I can like find a piece that has like barely any chocolate, like this. Look, that's like all shortbread. Yeah, it's really like nice and soft on the inside. You can see I soften it up a little bit. It's like nice and crumbly, and it tastes really good. And especially when they're like nice and warm, like I always want to eat like all the chocolate chip cookies like immediately because they're just out of the oven. But yeah, these were really cool to make. I've never made shortbread before, but I would definitely make it again, even just regular without the chocolate chips. But yeah, I think these tasted really good. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.